Computers, hey, they're ubiquitous, they're everywhere, we use them all the time. But computers ever get you into trouble? Well, that takes us to this week's case. It involves a real man, Jason Swigler. Jason lived in Benton Beach, Florida. There, he had a couple of computers he took down to Best Buy and asked them at Best Buy to transfer the memory from these two computers to a single computer that he was buying at Best Buy, consolidate the memories. They said, sure, we're happy to do that. And Jason leaves and they proceed to start doing that. Well, lo and behold, the technician doing this finds 20 images of girls who are clearly under 18 years of age and said, wow, this is child pornography. He alerts the local police. Local police come down, they look at the images, and when Jason shows up, the police ask, is this your computer? He says it is, and he is arrested for possession of child pornography. No big surprise there, but what in fact was the most incriminating evidence against Jason was not the actual images that were on the hard drive, but was the ability of the police to reconstruct the searches he did on that computer. They were able to determine that repeated searches had been made for child pornography from that computer. Now, if it was only the images, Jason could have readily said, you know, I don't know how they got there. My nephew had access to the computer, something else. But through this very significantly large history of searches for child pornography on the computer, the police were able to develop sufficient circumstantial evidence. Jason was arrested and being tried for child pornography and possession of child pornography. Okay. So what do we learn from this? Well, the lesson we learn from this is the fact that in today's world, today's digital world, you are often leaving footprints that you don't even realize you left because you don't see them. You know, in the old days, if somebody had been engaged in child pornography, they would have had pictures stashed in the bottom of a drawer or someplace else, and they could have readily been removed, burned, or something else. The magazine or wherever they got the things from could have also been readily disposed of. But today, the footprints that we make in the digital world almost seem to be as permanent as a rock made of granite. Why? Because not only on the hard drive of that computer can the search history be found, but also on the servers through which the search history was done. Whether the person used Google, Foxfire, or something else, there is on a server out there in the world, the cloud or someplace else, on which your searches are held. And as such, you have to know and be aware that every search you do on your computer is going to be discoverable in all probability. It allows police, other investigators, the opportunity to really track your conduct, see what you're doing, and in so doing, in some instances, obtain incriminating evidence. Okay, it's a fact of life. It's a fact of life. And we bring you this story, as we bring you stories every week, so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.